Hey there, writers. Today I want to review the IRC with you. And I made a really nice IRC here with different colors. And we can always break down the IRC by using color coded. I like to use red for my introduction because that gets your attention. It's dark, it's bright, it's red. Then for my R1, R2, and R3, I'm using just 3 different colors for the initial reason and then the 2 supporting details. And then my C, conclusion, I use green because it's the end, green, good to go, finished, wrapped up. So this is the IRC. We have the I, introduction, up at the top. We have 1 reason, and you'll give 2 supporting details for that reason. Reason 2, you will give 2 supporting details. And reason 3, you will give 2 supporting details for that. Then you'll wrap it up with our conclusion. So that is a brief summary of the IRC. Now let's take a look at what it's like to break something down into the IRC. Okay, writers, so for my IRC, I'm doing informative writing. Informative writing means I'm telling you information about something that I know about. Well, I'm going to choose today to tell you about a sport, and it's going to be my favorite sport, which is soccer. So my introduction is going to be soccer, the sport that I'm talking about. And I'm going to come up with a clever hook to get my reader's attention. My hook is going to be a sport that uses your foot. So my introduction, I have soccer, a sport that uses your foot. Now I'm going to start with my 3 reasons, and then I'm going to give you supporting details about each of those 3 reasons. So 3 major details, major things that I can tell you about soccer. First one that I'm going to start with telling you about is the offense. So I'm going to put offense, offense. All right, and I'm going to give you a little clue. That's the side that scores. Oops, S-C-O-R-E-S, scores. After I tell you details about the offense, I'm going to tell you details about the defense. That's the side that protects the goal. Then the last piece of information I need to tell you about soccer is when the ball goes out of bounds. Okay, so let's break down these 3 reasons, R1, R2, and R3, into more supporting details, starting with offense. Notice, I'm not using complete sentences because this is just my brainstorming. This is my IRC guideline that I'll use to write out my complete sentences for my paragraph. So the offense, I already told you that they score. So offensive players are forwards, and they are close to the goal. And midfield, let me make that on my second line. And forwards, close to the goal. Then we have midfielders. And they run both sides. They run up and down the field. All right, so there's my details about offense. Let's talk about details of defense. We'll talk about the 2 main parts of the defense. We have the goalie, and they can use their hands. And we have the defenders. And they are about 10 to 30 feet away from the goal to stop people from scoring. So I'll draw a little stop sign. They're trying to stop people from scoring. Now let's break down when the ball goes out of bounds. We have corner and goal kicks, and that's when the ball goes out of bounds on these 2 sides of the field. So we have our goal over here, if the ball goes out. If it is offense having possession of the ball, they get the ball, they do the corner kick. If defense gets possession of the ball, then they do a goal kick. The other part about the ball going out of bounds is a throw-in. And that's when the ball goes out of bounds on the sides. And whoever, offense or defense, whoever gets the ball will throw it in. So now we broke down the sport of soccer. We have offense, defense, and out of bounds. I'm ready for my conclusion to wrap it all up. So, whether you are trying to score or trying not to score, so score or protect, you need to work together as a team for the sport of soccer. So that's what I want to put in my conclusion sentence, so I'm putting those little notes down. Take a look at the whole IRC and come back to join me so you can see how I write my paragraph tomorrow.